In this video, I'm going to show you how to maximize your experience gains when doing some of the skills. So we're going to start by doing cooking, okay, because we're in the cooking guild now. I'm going to show you mistakes that people make that make them lose precious seconds that over 10 hours accumulate to, minutes, and often at times, depending on how long your game session is, it can equate to like an hour. And in BlissScape, when you have an abundance of resources, like 100,000 gold, you want to, effectively get through those and make them into bars to maximize your experience gains per hour. So I'm going to show you some small tweaks you can use to save precious seconds. It may seem like a speed run sort of thing, but these aren't really that. Okay, you'll see when I get into it without confusing you, okay? So what I'm going to do now is show you my camera. So most people, they're zoomed in because, they got fashionscape. They got all the armor on, they want to look good, okay? This is meaningless when you're alone somewhere and you're trying to maximize your XP gains, okay? So what you first need to do is put the camera out, okay? I'm going to show you why having the camera in like this, like I've got it in the video, is bad for you, okay? Let's pretend that I've got a full inventory of meat here. Let me just get some meat out. Where are you, my friend? Okay, there you go. So if I take the meat out, right, let's do that again. If I take the meat out and my camera zoomed in, I've got to close the window, click over here because I can't see the range from over here because my camera's too zoomed in, you see? Look, if I zoom out, it's right there, but since I'm zoomed in, I've got to click over here and then I've got to click over here, you see? Whereas if I did it like this, let me show you, if I was zoomed out, I can just immediately click on the range and then effectively click the fish, saving about 1 second, because I'm not having to click twice. Okay, the next thing people do that's wrong is, let me just show you. Right, what they do is they don't have optimized bank. So their fish is somewhere silly, for example, up here. So what's going on is they're clicking their bank and they're pressing the deposit ore because they've got all the gold bars in their inventory now, or whatever it is you're producing, and then they're having to push the mouse, which it takes a couple milliseconds, but this is ultimately what the video is about. They put the mouse up here, right click on the crimson charm for this case, I just clicked a random item, and then withdraw all. What you want to effectively do is place the meat, because I'm cooking, right next to the deposit carried items. So I'm going to show you an example right now. Okay, so I click on deposit, and then I can immediately right click on the raw fish because it's right there. I don't have to move the mouse to the top left corner, and then I can press withdraw all. Okay, but you don't even want to press withdraw all. Let me show you why. Because when you right click, the mouse starts over here. You got to go all the way down to withdraw all. So if you really want to maximize, what you do is you want to press withdraw X, type 99999, so it maxes out the 32-bit Java integer, which is 2147. Okay, and then now when you right click, you don't have to go all the way down here. You can just go immediately to 24167. The good thing also about this is because it's such a big number, the range of the mouse covers more of it, so you can't accidentally misclick on 10, you see? So I can just immediately click that, and then I close it, and then obviously I can go back to the range. Okay, another mistake people do is exactly what I've just shown you. They will click on the meat, right? Okay, let's make a mistake there. They'll click on the meat and then they'll press the X button, and then they will click on the range. That loses about 1 second. After 10 hours, that adds up to about 25 to 30 minutes, okay? That is essentially XP loss. What you want to do is you want to have your inventory full of meat, and I'm going to show you right now. I'm just going to get ready here. You're going to quickly press on the backpack, deposit backpack, and then you're going to quickly right click and then take all your meat out, and then you're going to press escape on your keyboard, and then you're going to quickly click on the meat on the range and have your mouse already hovered over the cook all icon and then press it effectively. And you can do this within 1 second if you do it correctly. So I'm going to show you right now, okay, on 3. So pretend I have some cooked meat in here. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, let's try that again. 3, 2, 1, go. You see? Boom, done. See, within about 1 second, close to 2 seconds, I had already deposited everything, got the new fish out, pressed the escape, and I was already back into cooking. Whereas if I did it the other way around, let's see how long this takes, okay? So I've cooked all my meat. Okay, withdraw all. Oh, I accidentally pressed X, and then I pressed that. Oh, okay, look. Oh, and then if you're zoomed in, you have to press over here. So you've taken about 6 seconds. So by the time the second guy is doing all that, I've already cooked like 8 extra fish, you see? So that's how you maximize that, okay? Okay, so I'm next going to show you the mining step. So I'm going to cut the clip here. Okay, now I'm going to show you in the bronze donator zone, which you can access by pressing semicolon twice and DZ, which stands for donator zone. I'm going to show you how to quickly mine the redstone and get it turned into robust glass and in the bank much quicker than most people do. Okay, so I'm going to start mining here, and I'm going to cut the clip until I have a full inventory. Okay, I didn't get a full inventory, but I'm still going to show you the example. So let's say let's get the redstone out. Let's say you've gotten your full inventory, right? Just pretend 3 is the full inventory for now. You get your full inventory. Okay, most people do this. They'll stop mining. Okay, now press on the robust glass, and they're not even zooming out properly, so they gotta click 3 times before they hit the banker. So you zoom out here. Okay, they press on it, wait for the animation to be over, and then they click over here, right click, and then they do this, and then they close the window and they're back in. I'm going to show you how to quickly go from the robust glass into the bank and save at least 5 seconds. Okay, so I'm just gonna get some more redstone out, pretending I've mined it because I don't want to wait. Okay, so let's say I've mined a full inventory. This is what I do. Okay, I zoom out enough so I have vision of the robust glass machine and the banker. I click on the robust glass machine. As the animation starts, I right click on the banker, press bank, giving me the window, and then I can immediately mine as I'm doing the animation. And look, as I was doing the animation, I was standing over here. I had already banked it, and I had already been back on mining. So from this player's perspective, that player's named Firefly, he saw me go from this place where my mouse is hovering to the bank and to here within like half a millisecond. That's an animation bug. Exists in RuneScape as well with certain things. You know, back in the day, people used to do dragon claw rushing with specific animations that were delayed. I don't know if this is considered bug abuse. I don't think it is. If it was, it doesn't really harm the game in any way. But I literally saved about 4 to 5 seconds there, you see? So I'm going to do it again. I'll show you. You click on this, wait for your hand to start moving so the animation starts, right click the bank window comes up. I quickly use the method I showed you in the cooking technique, and look, I'm mining again already. Look, my character is still over here. He's mining from over here because I did it so quick. Is he even going to move? That's the question. Okay, see? I did it so quick that the game delayed the registry of that, and he ran to the bank, and now he's very slowly making his way over here. And by the time he actually goes over here to this player's visible eye, I've already got like 6 ore. Obviously depends on your RNG. I've already got like 6 or 7 ore in my inventory. Okay, so that's one way you can do it. Next, I would like to show you guys how to quickly bank. Okay, I'm gonna cut the clip here. Okay, the next thing I'm going to show you is the best place to teleport to in order to bank quickly, okay? Most people will actually teleport to Edgeville, okay? And this is how they do it. They'll do this. The inventory's full, they'll type in semicolon home, wait, click over here, get to the bank, and then they're in, okay? What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna go back to the same spot I was in. I'll just go over here, fine. So let's say my inventory is full of gathering a resource. I immediately go to my skill tab. I click on the fletching icon. I press Shears Village, which is number 1. And the way my camera set up, I can immediately just press on the bank booth, and I've banked 5 seconds quicker, saving me effectively 5 to 6 seconds there. Obviously, depending on if you're lagging, if your camera is zoomed in, if it's not zoomed in, and obviously if you're paying attention. Okay. Next, I'm going to show you how to effectively get the most thieving XP. Okay, so most people will spam click, fill up the inventory, and then they'll bank. Now if you want cash, always bank, okay, no doubt. But if you don't really care about the jades and the opals, you only care maybe you only care about the onyx, the dragonstone, and the diamonds. This is what you can do. Okay, I'm gonna fill up the inventory, and then I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm gonna do here. Okay, so my inventory is full, right? Most people now just gonna teleport to home, bank, and come back. You have 2 options here. You can set your waypoint over here if you have at least bronze donator, and then use the banking method I showed you to Shears Village, so you can save some time here. I zoomed in by accident, and then obviously you press bank all, and then you can type waypoint 1 to get back to your waypoint. That's one way of doing things, okay? And if you're obviously banking everything, that's the most effective way. If you want the most XP, you don't want to bank. So unless you have gotten a donator, which means that you can empty, I believe, without any cooldown. Empty just clears your inventory, and I highly encourage you press right click on the coins first, add to pouch, and then empty, because it's free cash. What you want to do is you only want to drop the worthless gems, okay, that really don't give much XP. especially if you're a normal account where you can just go buy like 10k diamonds, which don't really cost anything, right? Someone has it in the player-owned shops. This is what you're going to do. You're going to identify the color of the diamond compared to the opal and the jade, and as you can see, the diamonds are very white, so I know immediately that all these things here are useless. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the shift button down, drop. I'm going to drop all the opals and jades, and then I'm going to continue my thieving. I'm going to keep doing this until I get more you know, my inventory full, and I'm going to keep dropping the opals and jades until my inventory is full of emeralds, rubies, sapphires, and diamonds and uncuts, and then I will bank. So I only have to bank after 5 or 6 times of you know, doing this method. You see, so I bank once every 6 inventories, if that makes sense. Okay, so look, I fill up and then I keep dropping these. Look, as I'm thieving, I drop them. Okay, so that's one thing you can do. You can also, as you're ready to get your inventory full, you can have the bank command set up if you're a god donator, and as the moment you get the last gem in, press enter, have your mouse ready over the deposit all, a bank icon, deposit, escape on the keyboard, back to thieving. Okay, that's the best way to do it.